而难于施证, but it is difficult to know the syndromes. 不难于施证, not difficult even with the syndromes. 而难于施阴阳, but it is difficult knowing yin and yang. This is his first sentence in his introduction, and at the beginning when we study in school here, yin yang is very easy. Is there anyone here that doesn't understand yin yang? Can you raise your hand? Very easy. Yeah. Okay. One person doesn't understand yin yang. But at least on a superficial level, yin yang is very easy to understand. Meaning you have day, night, hot, cold, going up, going down. Everybody can understand it. It doesn't matter if you study Chinese medicine or if you're a dentist. Everybody understands it. But the people like Zhang Qing'an that wants they're trying to get closer and closer to the root of really what's happening, because at the end the herbs and the acupuncture apply to that. It's not just we want to get philosophy going. It's why we want to get close to the truth, because according to that you'll decide your treatment. If you're far away from the truth, you'll decide differently. And then it will not work, or will work in a mediocre way. And so I want to bring quote, Zhang Qing'an valued the I Ching, studied it greatly, the Book of Changes, which is the root of Chinese medicine. And in the I Ching there are different commentaries. Some of them are attributed to Confucius. One of them is called the Shi Zi Zhuan, the one commentary about the I Ching. And there is a famous quote in there that says, and this is my straight translation, so we'll not spend too much time on Chinese. If the heaven and earth are in midst of harmony, then the myriad things are in pure transformation. And this is one of the things I talked with my class last night, so I'm talking just briefly about it today. We don't have much time. Pure transformation in Chinese called Hunyuan. So if heaven and earth unite in midst of harmony, what they call Hunyuan, Tiandi Hunyuan, whatever that means. Let's say we don't know what midst of harmony is. Then there is what we call pure transformation. And then the next sentence says, if male and female exchange essences or intercourse, then the myriad things are transformed into birth. So this is called Huachun, this is called Huashan. And this is part of getting close to the root. What's going on here? When heaven and earth, and I'm running really fast, but after that I will put the recording on YouTube, you can watch it again. If any of you are interested to join my course, you can do it in the next few days, otherwise the enrollment is closed. You can watch the recording of that. But pure transformation is eternal. What I said before, the sages said the heaven is eternal. The seasons, day and night, the full moon, empty moon, they go on forever. This is called pure transformation. The sages of Chinese medicine say the man reflects the heaven, and we need to follow it, not the other way around, like we do today. Not the heaven following us. The more we follow it, the more we have long life and less problems. But our life is called transforming into birth. When you transform into birth, when you transform into birth, that means there's death. You go in and you come out. When you have pure transformation, it's eternal. So the whole purpose, the root of Chinese medicine that we fail to study in school today is that we need to get close to this root. Meaning, how do we make our Huashan, transforming into birth, look like or get close to pure transformation? When we do with the herbs, with the acupuncture, is this. It's not easing liver qi stagnation. It's not tonifying the kidney yang. It's not moving the liver blood. This is Western medicine, meaning cause and effect kind of a situation. The liver qi, I move it, okay, no more headache. The Chinese medicine goal is really to get close to that. This kind of transformation, this kind of closeness, partially happens. I mean, if you read my book, I brought a few copies. Dylan asked, you can get a copy for $7 if you wanted to. but I wrote some about it. This kind of connection between our body to heaven happens during the yin time, which is at night when we go to sleep. What happened then is when the yang energy goes into storage. If we go to sleep, the energy recharges. Next day, feel great. We don't go to sleep, we don't feel great the next day. We don't sleep for a couple of months, our life is finished. From 100 years, it's 2 months, done. But if we sleep every night and recharge the batteries every night, all of a sudden we live many years of good life. This is the general concept. This kind of yang energy going back into storage is all what the Fire Sage School is about. Whatever we're doing with the many different methods that we do is to be able to bring this energy back into storage. So the connection with heaven will happen. This kind of transformation will be more like this kind of transformation. This is the bottom line. And I'm skipping few months of lectures, jumping to the punchline. But there is obviously a lot of issues in there to discuss. This is not the issue, but that's the punchline. So when I use, for example, with this friend, the fingers want to fall off. 200 grams of foods in a certain combination, it is very, very powerfully bring the yang in this circle. Right? If this is the winter, the spring, the summer, and fall, this is where the storage of energy happens. With very strong, potent herbs, you bring the energy all the way back down. All of a sudden, the fingers come back alive. These patients that calls me once a year and drink herbs for 2 days and the hot flashes are gone, is because yang energy goes back here. But of course, how to do it? What is the formula? Why would I use it? When can't I use it? When do I use Guizafa method before Sinifa? Sinifa is the herbs with the foods. The Guizafa could also have foods, but it's a different issue. Like what's Guizafa method? What's Sinifa method? A bunch of articles I have on the Hunyuan Research Institute also posted. You can go and check them out and read them. But this is the Chinese medicine. Chinese medicine is all in here. This place in winter at midnight, when we go to sleep, is when this happens. That's what the sages are looking for, this connection, that the man will connect to heaven. It's not philosophical. Like, yeah, let's talk about heaven, but at the end we just ease liver qi stagnation. This is the classical Chinese medicine. You read the Neijing, you read the Shanghanlun, they all talk about it. The only problem today is that studying the Neijing or Shanghanlun is an optional course. We don't have to study it at all. And this is what I'm talking to you about today. Is studying Chinese medicine, you can start it now, even in the middle of school, on the way to get a license. But it might be different than what the requirements for the license are. And you spend so many years, you spend so much money. Obviously, you want to study Chinese medicine. Some people might just want to get the license, but most people really want to study Chinese medicine. Just don't know where to go, where to start. So my recommendation is as much classics as you can. Study Chinese, read the classics yourself, no translations. And the extra effort is worth it. But I have very, very short time to talk about it. I wanted to deliver this punchline in a very rapid way. And I don't know if, because I want to leave some time for questions if you have any. So, any questions from the crowd for what I said?
So you could technically treat any person with any constitution using this method, or is this only for people who have issues with yang deficiency?
No. This is, I mean, there is yin deficiency. But if you learn, how many of you learned the Shanghanlun and the sixth sphere, sixth division, Liu Qing? Did everyone study it? No. But there is in the sixth sphere, which is the core foundation of Chinese medicine, in the Neijing and in the Shanghanlun, there is 3 yins and 3 yang. They have an opening, a closing, and a pivot. The pivot of the yang is Shao Yang, minister of fire. The pivot of the yin is Shao Yin, emperor of fire.